morning. I recently sent a video to all of the Invictus clients about how to manage through this COVID-19 season, unique window of time that we're in. And I had a couple of them say, hey, you should really toss that out to top level leaders in organizations everywhere. Anybody that might be interested, it could be really helpful. So I'm listening to some feedback that I got from some of our clients, and I wanted to just give you 6 quick tips to manage well during this CV19 season that we're in. You know, it's really tough because there's so many things that are happening that are unpredictable, and unpredictability creates instability. It throws us off of our game. We get out of a rhythm of how we like to work and operate. And now we end up with time that we don't know what to do with. We're stuck in our houses, or we can't operate the way we typically do. And so it requires a different approach. But I just came up with 6 quick tips to manage through this COVID-19 window that I think could help you. The first tip that I want to share with you is, number 1, you've got to stay engaged. Engage. You've got to stay engaged with your business, with your teams, with your clients or customers or parishioners if you're a ministry members, whatever the case might be, whatever the application is for you, you have to stay engaged. You have to resist the temptation to let the unpredictability and the unknown of the season that we're in to hijack your time. You can't let it hijack your time. You're working from home, you're working remote. It's real easy to just waste time, binge on Netflix, or get discouraged or demotivated. You have to push yourself to stay engaged. Number 2, you have to find the new normal. You have to find a routine. Number 2 is have a routine. You've got to find a way to have a consistent routine. I know for me, routine is critical. The getting up every day, working out the same time, having my personal reading, devotional time, time when I study, whatever the case might, I've got to have it the same all the time. It keeps me moving. You know, my friend and pastor at Randy Bazette always says, you win the morning, you win the day. And I have adopted that into my own world over the last several years. But you've got to get a consistent routine. Get a consistent routine with your teams as well, or with your business or your organization. Stay in a consistent routine. You can't let the unpredictability of everything that we're going through right now throw you off your game. You've got to find a way to get the new normal and stay in a routine. Number 3, innovate. This is a great window of time to figure out how you do what you do differently. Do things differently. Find new ways to get the same or new results. But this is an opportunity for you to innovate. I believe that innovation creates pressure, and pressure creates results. This is a great window of time for you to look at the way that you manage, you lead, you operate, you execute, and do it in a new way. This is going to be a window that we look back on, and we will have discovered things that this opportunity would not have created if it wasn't here. And you've got the opportunity to do something new and to innovate. Number 4, leverage your team. If you're a top level leader, a CEO, a lead pastor, the top tier of your organization, the president, the founder, whatever the case might be, it's really easy to feel pressure right now to take care of people, to take care of your business, to take care of your organization. But you have to leverage your team. There are people around you who are really competent if you will give them the opportunity to step up in this window too. Don't create that undue pressure on yourself that you've got to do it alone. We're all better together, so use your team well. The next one, number 5, is you got to have static meeting structure. One of the first things that happens in environments and situations like we're in right now is the first thing to go is information sharing and communication. You have to fight for the time to communicate critical information to your top level leaders and to your teams. So you have to set static meetings. Now, right now, we're in an unpredictable window of time. So most likely your typical meeting cycle, whatever that looks like, has got to be modified. You might go from once a week to 3 times a week, or twice a month to every week. Or you might have to go from quarterly, now you need to meet weekly. Or you might need to go daily. You might need to touch base with your top tier leaders every day. Whatever the case might be, fight for those times when you meet and you share information and you communicate, because it's super critical right now. And sixth, last but not least, is you have to celebrate the wins early and often. Winning looks different right now. So you have to find new ways to celebrate and catch your teams doing things well. Find new ways to celebrate the wins, whether it's a quick text or quick email or a walk by, it's a pat on the back, calling somebody over and say, hey, I saw what you did. That was awesome. Because we have to keep our teams motivated. Motivation is really critical right now for morale. Everything's different. The marbles are up in the air. There's so much unpredictability. So find ways to celebrate the wins early and often. If you can apply these 6 things, I guarantee you're going to get through this time winning and doing things better than you've done them before. And when we get past this, we're going to look back and we're going to go, man, that whole Corona thing was weird, but we sure crushed it during that time. And we learned some things about ourselves and our organizations that we otherwise would not have learned. This is a great opportunity. So fight for it. Don't quit. Can't stop, won't stop. You can figure it out. You got to take the steps to do it as the leader. Apply these 6 things, and I know it's going to help you win.